Hello, everyone. Welcome to Me and My Spirits. I do readings about various things that's in the news, whether it's world news, pop culture, business news, you name it. This channel is designed to give you a behind the scenes of maybe some things that are hidden, that are not brought to light. And I go to the tarot to look for and find the answers to things that are not necessarily public. So I'm looking for what's really going on. With that being said, tarot, when it comes to Cardi B and Offset, their relationship, is Cardi B really done? Is she done, tarot? Is the relationship over between Cardi B and Offset? Is Cardi B done with Offset? First card out of the deck is the Seven of Swords. We also have a Six of Wands as the next card out the deck. And the final card out the deck is the Judgment card. Okay, so according to the tarot, the tarot is basically indicating that Cardi still has hope that the relationship can be salvaged. And she's being a little bit deceptive, and there's some trickery going on when it comes to what we're seeing. And, obviously she had the reaction about Offset that she had, which is, from what it appears to us, is that it's real and true and raw emotion. But the tarot is actually indicating that there is hope and that there is trickery and deceit involved. So in asking the tarot, is Cardi B really done with Offset? It's like, the situation is not dead. There's still hope there. And we all may be being duped in a sense. And the tarot is also indicating, Cardi is going to be victorious and successful no matter what. No matter what we see play out online, no matter any of this, the tarot is saying she's going to be successful. So whether or not this situation with her and Offset breaking up is actually truly, truly legit, tarot is saying, I don't know about that. In other words, it may not really be completely over the way Cardi is playing it. But regardless, Cardi, she's a winner. She is a winner, and she will be victorious and successful. And I always like seeing that, regardless of the woman or who it is. Like, when a woman goes through the challenges that we all can kind of face at times in relationships, when a woman goes through these kinds of phases, it's really hard as a woman to sit back and watch another woman being done wrong. It's like, how can you not root for her? And so that's a good indicator to see that the tarot is saying, nope, she's gonna be good regardless. So regardless, Cardi, I know in her rant she's talked about being in a dark place. Miss Thing needs to hold her head up, because she's a winner. She is a winner, and it's all gonna work out ultimately. But the interesting card to show up is the Major Arcana, which is a judgment card. And normally, this card can go either way. But what I love about this card in this spread and its position is it talks about healing and there being a renewal. So Cardi B, to see such a reaction and a meltdown from her live, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's hard for us to watch it, and I'm sure it's hard for her to feel it and go through it. But the reality is that you don't get to a place of peace and healing unless and until you go through that kind of meltdown phase. And so I think that's the beautiful part of the judgment card coming out at the to cap off the spread at this point, because she's going to be good. So she kind of put out there that they're not together, and let's assume that what everything she's saying is true. It's just like, is she done? Probably not, according to the tarot. But she's a winner. She's going to continue to win no matter what. And if she really wants this relationship with her and Offset to work out, it will work out. She's going to gain a better understanding. Not that Offset doesn't understand. I think he's just being Offset at this point. Ultimately she's going to gain a greater influence in his life, and him sort of understanding that, not even understanding, because he gets it, he understands, but her gaining a better handle on him, not just being out here all reckless and embarrassing her, because it's embarrassing. And so I think that Cardi, like I said, she's gonna be good. It's just painful to watch, and it's painful for her, I'm sure, to feel that. Terrell, the other question that I have about Cardi and Offset is, can you give us a little insight, Tarot, on what stage and phase Cardi and Offset are in their relationship? Because relationships have stages and phases. The older people get, and they're growing in different directions, and sometimes they're growing in the same direction, and one person's changing faster than the other person. Some people talked about how Offset, his solo career starting to pop, and so now he's kind of like feeling himself. And I think Cardi B kind of indicated that, dudes be acting brand new when things that they've been working on starts hitting on all cylinders. Sometimes they start acting brand new when they like acting like new money or something. But Cardi is familiar with the success. She's familiar with the coins that comes behind the success. And so Offset is just at a point where, this might be something he's never felt before. And I'm sure it's frustrating for Cardi, but at the same time, it's like, this is the part of men that you kind of have to let them go through it. That's why I personally don't recommend like locking yourself in with a man before he's really experienced success at the highest of levels, because then he start acting brand new and smelling himself, as the old people would say. So Terrell, what stage is Cardi and Offset at this point in time? Like, give us some insight on their relationship. What should we know as a result of what we see on television and in the blogs? The card that we have out of the deck is the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is an energy of there being apprehension, mourning, a crisis, pain, and separation. So this is all of what Cardi is saying. The Nine of Swords says, that what she's saying is actually true. She said that she's been single for a while now. They're not together. And this is Nine of Swords. This is everything that Cardi said, all wrapped up into this one card, Nine of Swords. But it's also indicating that, she's in mourning, she's in pain, it's a crisis in their relationship, and they're separated. Nine of Swords, we got our answer from the tarot about what phase their relationship is in. I don't need to ask any more questions about the phase, because the tarot just told us it's everything that Cardi described it to be in her video. Sadly, because I'm reading the first spread and I'm like, is this true? I can't believe that. Some people thought that they were doing it for clicks, and for attention to projects, but nope. Nine of Swords is out. Nine of Swords says everything Cardi is saying is true. She told us what it is right now. So next question, Tarot. Where do you see Cardi and Offset's relationship going? I know I asked, are they done? That was the first question, but I want to know the future, Tarot. Where do you see the Cardi and Offset's relationship going? In what direction? And I just want to read whatever energies come out and present itself. So, Tarot, let us know, where's Cardi and Offset in the future? The card that comes out is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is an energy of fame, there being trials to overcome, and confidence. Where will their relationship be? According to the Tarot, they're very famous. This we know. But they have some trials they have to overcome. Next card out of the deck is Major Arcana. Where's their relationship going? It is the Hermit card. Solitude, introspection, and wisdom. This is indicating that, right now they're kind of in the limelight, but, in order for them to overcome these trials that they're facing in their marriage, they're going to have to take a break. And when I say take a break, I mean they're going to have to step away from the spotlight for a moment to really have moments of solitude so they can gain wisdom and insight. They're going to have to go inward in order to save and preserve what's left of their relationship, because their relationship is on trial and it's not looking good, based off of how we see Cardi feeling. And the final card out of the deck for this spread is the Three of Swords energy, and we want to know, where is this going? And again, I'm just reading what comes out, and it's saying that there's going to be distance, there's going to be dispersion, pain and separation. And so this spread basically indicates that Cardi and Offset, they still have some trials that they're going through in their marriage. They are going to need to take some time away from the spotlight, just the two of them, and whether or not that involves them getting help to work through their differences, that might be a part of the equation. But ultimately, the Tarot is saying they need to take a step back. They need to, gain some wisdom from from seeking solitude and spending some time on introspection. And the Three of Swords is, again, sadly, that even with them doing that, it just doesn't look like long term this is going to work. Not the way that it is now. It's going to have to change. And I pulled another card to kind of clarify the Three of Swords, and I got the Knight of Pentacles that came out. And so the Tarot is basically indicating that through this separation and pain, they're still going to profit. There's still going to be some level of determination, hopefully on both their part, to work it out with each other, and get to a place where things are kind of like normal and back to where it used to be in terms of it not being so crazy, not being so chaotic, it just being a stable type of relationship. But as it stands, if these two aren't able to work things out, the relationship really cannot continue as it is right now. You can't have Cardi in a dark place and Offset just gallivanting and kicking it and celebrating his victories. Like, what's a real victory celebration of any success you have if Cardi's not a part of it? Like, I don't understand how that even works, especially when she's done so much to help build it and to be there while it's being built. You know what I mean? Like, so Offset, I think, he has some work he needs to do on himself. Cardi also has some work she needs to do on herself. And I think that's probably why the tarot is indicating that isolation and solitude is really important, as well as introspection. So very interesting read for two people that I really truly root for in terms of them staying together. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hopefully it gave you a little bit of insight and humanized these two people a little bit more. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.